sometimes I would let them stay at home by themselves, which did not pan out really well one time.
She left DeAndre to take care of us, and DeAndre fell asleep, and it was me, Avery, and Corey in the hallway. We just started playing with matches. I think it was alcohol or some type of spray. When we lit the fire got bigger. So we just started lighting matches, and you could just see everything was just on fire. So we just getting clothes and water, throwing out the fire. And it was like, oh, this is fun. So let's keep on doing it. And so we got tired, the matches ran out, and then Mom came back from work.
I came home and I saw little struck matches. So I asked what happened. No one gave a clear story of what happened.
As soon as you walk in, you can see nothing but smoke. So she's like, who's up in here lighting matches?
And I see a mound of clothes that have been lit on fire.
Everybody, no, nobody, we wouldn't light matches, but you can tell it was just nothing but smoke in the air. So she was like, if nobody tell me, then all y'all gonna get a whooping.
So until everyone told me what happened, I said, you're all gonna get it.
Nobody said nothing, so everybody ended up getting a whooping.
I didn't choose to leave them at home anymore because that incident was mind-blowing for me.
Nobody wants to own up to it.
I don't think to this day they have fessed up as to who did what. But when you don't, all four will pay.
Whoopings were given out with like candy at the doctor's office, like
scary. she can be scary.
She was very intimidating coming up.
She does have a mean side to her, and that's a side you do not want to touch at all.
There's a difference when my mom was like, you know, DeAndre, but then when she's like, DeAndre, like, then it's like, oh, you know, or Corey, that, you know, like, man, like, you start thinking, like, okay, I woke up this morning, I brushed my teeth, I didn't break anything, what did I do at school? You start to think about all the bad stuff that you did, and she was like, DeAndre, Corey, Brett, Avery, get in here.
She's a good mother to them. A little firm sometimes. I'll say, oh, Kim, go on and do such a thing. And she, no, Mama, no.
I don't sugarcoat with them. I just think with young African-American boys, you can't sugarcoat. They just don't care about you once you leave your house. And once you leave home, people in the street, they don't care anything about you. So I have to be firm and hard on them at home so that they'll understand what life is going to bring them.
I never just understood how my father can leave my mother, my beautiful mother, with 4 kids on her own to raise.
We dealt with it, how we dealt with it, you know. I feel like that made us closer to one another because, you know, we didn't have our father there with us, so it was like we kind of leaned on each other.
There was just times like, you know, when we were younger, it was tough because, you know, there'd be times where he would tell us, okay, I'm gonna come pick you guys up and you guys are gonna stay the weekend at my place, you know. So we would pack our bags up and then our boys would be like, hey, y'all, come on, let's go play. Let's go outside. And we're like, nah, you know, we can't play with y'all. You know, our dad's coming to pick us up. We're going to go hang with him. And then, like, you know, he wouldn't show up.
It was bad some days because my dad would be like, all right, I'm going to come pick you up. She'd be like, Mom, is our dad coming? She'd be like, yeah.
The next weekend, you know, it'll, you know, be the same thing. We pack our bags up and we'd be waiting, and you hear our car door shut. He'd be like, "Oh, that's him." We run to the door, and it wouldn't be him, you know. And then like 10:30, 11 o'clock rolls around, and you could just I'd see my mom, and she'd just kind of be like, you know, you guys go to bed, and then, you know, it would be a reoccurring thing, and then like it came out to a point to where like you know, me being the oldest, I just kind of stopped packing my bag. Yeah, like I would just stop packing my bag because I would see my brothers, you know, just like I would I would see my brothers, they would be like, you know, why is he coming to pick us up? Why isn't he coming? And I'm just like, don't worry about it, you know, we'll stay here and we'll do something fun, you know? And that's what we would do. We would just stay at the house and then just figure it out. But I just didn't, it made me feel bad seeing them be upset and sad about it.
It's just like a touchy situation how you just grow up without a father. And as the years go on, it's like, all right, well, that's not my dad or that's not my father. My father is my mom. It was just tough being raised without a father.
Right now, our relationship is not what it should be, and I can respect how they feel because I wasn't there at that time. But I know it hurt them, and they're probably still feeling that to today. But hopefully, you know, through time, things get better.
As I've gotten older, I'm trying, and I'm sure, you know, he's also trying to mend the relationship with us and make it better because, you know, things happen to people and, you know, you don't get that time back. So it was tough. I will say it was tough coming up, but it made me the person I am today, and it makes me want to be an even better person.
I'm a yeller, so I'm always yelling. Still now, I yell.
She just yells.
Let's go, run it out.
And yells.
Get that drink.
I can't hear what you're saying, like, nor do the people next to you want you to just be screaming.